Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be making a quick, well, I hope a quick card with this new Simon Says Stamp layered tulips set. I've definitely seen some really cute cards online using this stamp set. I'm just going to create something a little bit more basic. I was hoping to maybe do some like layering and cutouts, but I think I'll just start with a basic card. I'm gonna do top folding. I think I'll do top folding, which means I gotta go this way. So it is 5.5. Great. We'll do it at 4 1/4. Here. I am gonna do it on both sides. Can't remember who I learned that from, whose YouTube video. They said score on both sides and it makes for an easier time, especially with the thicker cardstocks. I have these cards. It's just like pre-cut cardstock. And I don't know what size. It's an odd size. I ordered a bunch of them for wedding invitations. So these are just shy of 5.5 and just over 4. So I'm going to, what do we want this to be? I'm actually going to cut this down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, so let me grab my stamp positioner that I forgot. So the colors that I'm going to use, and I'm actually going to put this, I'm going to position it at 2 inches. The stamps that I'm going to, or the inks I'm going to use for the grass is going to be Bundled Sage and Peeled Paint. And for the tulips, I'm going to do Shaded Lilac, and then this Nuvo embossing powder in Soft Lilac. I'm going to use the thick bottom one here. I'm gonna put it right at the bottom of my card there. And then I'm going to use the lighter of the colors. So that would be Bundled Sage. Also off to the side, something other, or something else new that I've recently purchased is the Rub It Scrub It pad. So I'm kind of excited to use that after this. Instead of using this stamping platform, I'm going to use my Fiskars stamp press instead. And that way, I feel like I can get a better impression, and B, I can use my new Rub It Scrub It. So let's just stick that on there and get rid of this. Alright, so I just got this Rub It Scrub It, and I'm kind of curious how it's gonna work. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. So the cleaner that I'm using is the Ranger Clear Stamp Cleaner for acrylic and photopolymer stamps. And this is just the Rub It Scrub It. It's honestly just a piece of foam with, not like when you get the green cleaning pads for like kitchen dishes. It's not quite that abrasive, but it is like that kind of like scrubber texture. But holy moly, that was amazing. So definitely, man, just so excited for that, because I've been using baby wipes or like napkins for a really long time, and it's just, you know, obviously is not the same. So let's pick that up. All right, and then I'm also gonna put down a piece of paper to protect the surface. Looks pretty good, and smash. Okay, this is another one of those situations where you basically can't even tell that I stamped anything because the colors are so similar. But you know what? I'm gonna roll with it, I think. Unless I'm gonna emboss it, which also could be a thing that happens. I don't wanna go too crazy on the embossing though, you guys. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do is take bundled sage here, and I'm just gonna ink blend the bottom a little bit here. Get this out of the way. Next is gonna be our tulips. So I'm going to be making the main part of the tulips shaded lilac. All right, and then I'm going to actually gonna heat set this a little bit. Well, first I'm going to do some sky. I have just a little bit of tumbled glass right here, and I'm just gonna ink very lightly a little bit of blue just around the edges. I don't have like any, just gonna really lightly come in here with that. So what I'm gonna do next is heat set this. So I'm going to dry it with my heat gun. So I just heat set that just a little bit. I wanna make sure that it's mostly dry. How can you tell if it's mostly dry? If you stick embossing powder on it and it does not fall off. So let's try a little bit here. Again, this is Nuvo in soft lilac. Okay, so you can tell if it's dry if you put some on and it falls off, which it did. Next, or last, I guess, is going to be this here, the edge of the tulips. And this is what is going to get heat or embossed. So I'm just lining it up to make sure that I understand what it should look like. So when I put it down, oh no, that looks good. All right, so I'm gonna pick that up. I have some Versamark ink here, and I'm just going to ink it up. And let's get some embossing powder out onto it here. Again, I just kind of dump it all over the place because I know that I can put it back into the jar. Wow, that is gonna look really nice. Now we are going to heat set this. All right, and there it is, embossed. And the last thing I'm gonna do on here is put a little greeting. I have these ones here that say thinking about you. Get well soon. I love you. These are the Fawn Scripty sayings. Oh, no, that does not make it easier to read. Here, the Fawn Scripty sayings. I'm going to do hello you. Just going to do it across the top. Kind of want to do it a little off center. I don't know. Maybe like that. And I'm going to line it up with the top of my thing. And for this, I'm going to use a nice, simple Memento Tuxedo Black. So I'm not going to do color in this case. I'm just going to do a nice, simple black Scripty ink across the top. And I'm just going to have this lined up. Sorry for my head. And stamp down. Really nice. Got a little bit of ink there on my desk. And that is what we have. So the other things I need to do on this, I always stamp, and maybe I'll stamp it in blue actually today. So I have my Handmade with Love stamp. I'm going to foam mount it up. And the last little bit is I'm going to attempt to use my new Studio Katia embellishment wands. So what I'm going to do is got these little tray things here. Although I'm not going to use a tray. I'm just gonna go crazy and just dump these on my desk here. If I can get them out. All right, that seems like a decent amount. All right, so I have some glossy accents here. So that is, wow, that is what we got. As far as the inside goes, actually, maybe I'll do that now. So I have these, what are they? Simon Says Stamp Tiny Words. And I'm going to put, what's the front? Hello, you. I'm just going to do Sending Good Vibes. Maybe I'll do Sending Good Vibes. You got this. So I'm just going to do Sending Good Vibes. You got this. I'm just going to let this set. I like these, I have these like thin stamps. Instead of pushing really hard, I tend to just let it sit there. Like push a little bit, but I let it sit there to get a good impression. All right. Okay, so that is today's card. I've got the tulips that say, hello you. These are Simon Says Stamp, Fawn. This stamp here is Fawn. All of the inks are Distress Oxides. The pearls are Studio Katia. What else? And then this little sentiment on the inside is also Simon Says Stamp. So that is my card for today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Bye.